Alright, here's the next question. This person says that they're small, only 5'2", got interested in the martial arts for self-defense applications. It seems pretty easy in the movies and even in YouTube Krav Maga videos. You know, all those movies and all that Krav Maga is all bullshit. Not just the Krav Maga, but a lot of these demo videos is just bullshit. It's all like cooperation. The Krav Maga demos, a lot of these Wing Chun demos, it's all bullshit. They're cooperating with each other. And yeah, when you cooperate with each other and when you do choreographed fighting, yeah, you could always make it look like it's easy and not hard to apply and that it actually works. No. You know, in real fighting there's no cooperation. And it's not as easy as it looks in those demo tapes. You know, in those movies, it's just far from reality. Except for somebody like Bruce Lee, who actually made the movies close to reality, because he really put his heart into each choreographed fight scene. But other than that, mostly everything else is just a bunch of nonsense, just for entertainment. And that's not what really works. You know, I mean, I was watching this stupid movie the other day. I even forgot what the movie was called, but it's some comedy movie with some dude that they're making fun of the kung fu, and he was training in kung fu, and he goes to prison, and he just beats everybody up in prison like nothing. It's a bunch of nonsense bullshit. You know, it's just like, you know, it's not easy to just beat up a bunch of people like that. You know, especially if they're all fit and they know what they're doing, they're big people. It's not easy. Alright, so I'm continuing on with this. However, the more self-defense taekwondo classes I attend, the more I understand how difficult it really is to defend yourself. Size matters. And that makes me angry with the false sense of security that a lot of women's self-defense classes teach, and even some martial arts schools give their students. Defending yourself is not about learning individual moves and techniques without generally training your body and mind reflexes. Many self-defense classes teach you how to do an arm lock, for example, without letting you feel the difference between doing it on someone small versus someone large who's struggling for real and trying to hurt you. And one very important missing element from all these classes is the experience of real pain. You can be as well versed in your moves as you want, but if you've never been hit before and a real fight is your first time, you've never been hit hard in the gut, you're going to double over and lose. It's like that geek guy Achilles. He Greek guy Achilles, he literally died from the shock of pain in his ankle because he had never felt pain before. I was once kicked lightly in the stomach and it floored me. Many self-defense classes, for obvious reasons, don't train you to get up again after knockout. Alright, so the way it is that your body can only handle so much, and there's a lot of liability issues when it comes to martial arts schools. They don't want to deliver the training the way it's meant to be delivered because there's too much liability. Like hospital bills and accidents and all that stuff is just things that needs to be thought about. And there's a lot at risk for the school to deliver that training to somebody with all that liability. But the fact of the matter is, if you're a small man or you're a woman, you got to understand that you cannot take that much pain, no matter how much you train. The training will give you greater pain tolerance, but you have your limitation. Big people have their limitations too, but the fact of the matter is, when you're small and everybody else around you is big, it's going to be easier for them to hurt you because you're small. If they get a hold of you, if they get their hands on you, they can just easily flip you and throw you on the ground, throw your head on the ground. They can They can knock you out with one punch. They can hurt you badly. So really, you have to pretty much almost assume that if you're fighting against somebody that's highly skilled, you cannot afford to get hit. Because once you get hit, it's done. You know, so you have to train very precisely. You know, but it doesn't mean that, you know, that you can't survive. It just means you need to be more precise. Just like gunfighting is. You can't afford to get shot. Getting shot once is not good. Getting shot once could take your life. So don't get shot. Or knife fighting or sword fighting. You cannot afford to get slashed. You get slashed, it's done. So don't get slashed. So if you're a small person, you have to really rely a lot on your ability to evade and move. Don't let the person grab you. Don't let the person punch you or kick you. You need to be delivering the punches and kicks, and you need to constantly be moving, being a small person. And it's a lot harder than they make it seem in the movies. It's not easy. It takes a lot of hard work, it takes a lot of discipline. But that's the reality of it. Of like real survival training for small people. Small people and women. They can't afford to get hit hard. They just can't. That's the reality of it. This person says, my attitude towards martial arts is similar to an old proverb. I don't know where it's from, but here it is. The best army is always ready but never used. And I like that one. That's the way I see it. The best army is always ready but never used. And with the concealed carry laws changing here in Illinois, it really puts things in perspective. If you decide to carry a firearm, you're going to have the ammunition in there. You might have 16 rounds. You might have extra magazines. You're ready to survive. You're ready to use it if you need to. But hopefully you will never ever have to use that gun in real life to kill somebody. But you will use it in the firing range to practice. But in real life, to actually shoot and kill somebody, hopefully you will never have to use it. But you're ready. It's with you everywhere you go. The gun's with you. And you're ready to draw it and shoot it if you need to. That's how I see martial arts to be. You train yourself every single day, day in, day out. You're lethal. You can fight, but you don't fight unless you really have to. So, the best army is always ready, but never used. Actually, I can't say never. You can't say the best army is always ready, but never used. No. You will have to use the army when necessary. So the best army is always ready. Always ready, but used during exigent circumstances. During serious circumstances. The best army is always ready, but only used during exigent circumstances. Serious circumstances. Can't say never. But say you got that gun on you, and then all of a sudden there's a mass killing going on. You're at the grocery store, dude goes in there blazing up everybody, and then you never use it? Then why even carry it? No. In that situation, you can draw the gun out, take the person out. So you practice in martial arts for 20 years, and then people are bullying you constantly bullying you and just like making your life miserable to the point where you just want to commit suicide, but you don't ever want to fight them. Then why you practice martial arts? Don't even practice. No. The people keep bullying you. No. I'm not having the bullying stopping right now. You guys shut up, shut your mouth, or let's go down, let's get to it. And then you fight. There's times when you gotta fight. There's times that we gotta go to war. We don't want to go to war, but there are times when you have to go to war. And that's why we do the training. So, that's the way I see it. I don't like to fight, but if I have to fight, I will fight. But I don't look for fights. And I don't enjoy fighting. But I do enjoy training to be prepared to fight.